Okay, I'm gonna try and make this very informal. That's why I have music in the background. You can hear Traveling Wilburys on the record player, and it's a beautiful day, so that means that people are out having joyrides on the airplane, so it gets noisy. I'm gonna try and do this in one shot and not take it so seriously. But I want to talk about office supplies. So my husband and I, we finished correcting our status in New Jersey just about, not quite a month ago. And every state is going to be a little different because some states have more in their assembly already and some states have less. So it might be true that the states that are a little more conservative have more. So in a state like New Jersey, we, the people who have corrected our statuses already, have to be the trailblazers. And so if I don't share what I've learned, then I'm doing a disservice and I'm not helping my fellow assemblymen either, and I want to help them. So little things that, like, I know I'm going to share a lot of information, and these websites are so filled with resources and knowledge and stuff you may have never heard of that it could be like, oh my God, what is going on? Which is what I went through, but I'm finally calmed down and I'm settled so I can share these things. So little things. So you're going to start with the resources that I already shared, like the Sign in America website and the playlist that I made on YouTube. So check my reels. I did a fancy schmancy little screen share, and that will show you where to go. And it's also the highlights on our Instagram profile. So once you've done your research, then you can start your process. So what I recommend is get yourself a binder. This is mine. This is like 3 months of research, not everything, but like stuff that I printed out, notes I took, things that I wanted to remember so I can help others. And that's what we're going to do right now. So when you want to correct your status, get down to the nitty gritty. Here are the things I found that are very simple, but are really helpful to have on hand. Number one, I know a lot of people don't have maybe a desktop or a laptop and they do everything on their phones or a tablet. Honestly, I don't know if you can do all this just digitally. I don't know. I'm also not super techie, and I'm not going to become that super techie person because I like my notebooks. So it would, in my opinion, it's helpful to have a physical computer and a printer. So make sure you have ink and paper, okay? Because you're going to be printing out a lot of documents, a lot of templates that you're going to have to edit yourself personally and print. So it's good to have that. I recommend that. Next, simple things. Regular envelopes, security, get a bunch of those. Get yourself some stamps. Have that too. Here's something that is really important that I've never had to do before. It is possible you never have either. Send something registered mail. Registered, not certified. It's different. If you go to the post office, they're probably going to tell you, don't you mean certified? Registered mail is only for physical, like gold and silver. Well, what you're sending is valuable documents. They're really valuable documents, and it's really none of their business. You say, no, it's registered. I know that's what I need to be polite. It's federal ground, isn't it? Oh, post office, be polite. You just stand up for yourself. Registered mail. And get, these things are free. It's not, sending isn't free, but the labels that you need to get are free. So you need these. Registered mail, you see how it has this barcode with a number, and this is a 2-piece. You need one of these for every document. So if you can get 10, get 10. But don't forget, you're also going to need the green receipt. It looks just like this. Let me show it this way so you can see. Okay, and it's the process. This, it's like a carbon copy thing. So for one document, you need this this, and one of these. And I think each person will ultimately send like 3 or 4 registered mail documents. So if you're a couple, get 10 or get more, because then you can help your friends too when they need it. So get that. Stand your ground. And I have another video that I found super useful. I didn't do it. It's in one of my playlists on YouTube that shows you exactly how to address a registered mail document and everything. I'm so glad that I found that video, because I would not have any idea what to do with it. And then you get it all done at home, and you go into the post office and you have it all done. You look like a pro. Get it done. Other things. Get a bunch of these manila folders, because it's going to be a lot to keep track of. Hi, Sophie, daughter. It's going to be a lot to keep track of, and if you don't get organized, in my personal opinion, you'll get overwhelmed, you may get discouraged. That's why I'm here. And hopefully somebody in your state can help you too. Let's see. I liked having them around. Post-it notes. Paper clips. Just get organized. It's gonna make it so much easier. See this? Red and blue. You need red and blue pens, okay? From what I've learned, you're never gonna sign your name in black again. Okay? So for your documents, you're going to be signing almost everything in blue, and 1 or 2 things, it depends, in red. If you get confused, you're like, oh my God, what am I signing? And then I had to text our coordinator, like, what? I forgot which one for one document, but you don't want to mess it up, right? You spend a lot of time doing this. Blue is pretty much for everything. Red is for deeds only. You remember that. Let's see. Oh, larger envelopes too, because when you do your whole packet for correcting your status, it's going to be at least 20 pages. Yeah, you're gonna have to put it in something like this. Okay, let me just check my notes and make sure I didn't miss anything. Ooh, this is gonna be different for you. An ink pad, because you will be thumbprinting. There's where one of my prints. You'll need this. Okay. Oh, you're gonna need 2 witnesses. I can't show you those. You can look on the sign-in website for that. I'll do another video for it, but you're gonna need 2 witnesses. They are 2 people who you've known for at least 7 years, and they're gonna have to sign a witness statement, and it basically just says they know you are you, that is you. That's the witness statement. So everybody needs 2 of those. Me and my husband, we could be each other's witnesses, so we only needed to find 1 more person. So mother-in-law, my husband's mom, there you go. There's our 2 witnesses. Me, I had him and her. He had me and her. And you're also going to need a notary. I think it could be a notary public, a public notary. Those are things, a difference I'm learning, but the important thing is it's a notary that has a raised or embossed seal, you know, that like clamp stamp that you could feel the stamp in the paper, not like a ink stamp. So that's super important, but I don't want to overwhelm you. So this is the stuff you need now to get yourself started. Take lots of notes, watch my videos in my playlist, write stuff down, come here and ask questions. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.